Hello.
Hello Annie, my name is Mudassir Rasheed and I am working as instructor mechanical at Government
Hey,
Technology, Multan.
Mutasir. Great to hear. Ah, gotcha. So you're working in mechanical tech? Love it. Are you diving into any cool tech tools to help with that time management stuff we talked about? Maybe some apps or gadgets.
Today I
I'm
want
always
to
curious.
interview you on the topic that is understanding emotional intelligence and what it is and why it matters. Are you ready?
Absolutely, Mutasir. Hit me with your questions about emotional intelligence. I'm all ears and ready to dive in. This topic is super important, especially for managing stress and staying calm, right? So, what's your first question?
My first question is what exactly is emotional intelligence and how is it different from general intelligence?
Great question. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is basically the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, plus recognize and influence the emotions of others. It's like having a radar for feelings and knowing how to respond in a way that helps everyone stay cool and connected. General intelligence, IQ, on the other hand, is more about logic, reasoning, problem solving, and knowledge. So, while IQ helps you figure out math problems or technical stuff, like your mechanical work, EQ helps you navigate relationships and handle stress. Think of IQ as the brain's horsepower, and EQ as the steering wheel that helps you drive smoothly through life's emotional twists and turns. Makes sense? What do you think? Do you see EQ playing a role in your daily work or personal life?
Who first introduced the concept of emotional intelligence and how was it evolved over time?
Ah, diving into the history, love it. The term emotional intelligence was first popularized by psychologist Daniel Goleman in the mid 1990s, but the roots go back a bit earlier. Psychologists Peter Salovey and John Mayer actually coined the term in 1990 and defined it as the ability to monitor and manage emotions. Goleman took it mainstream with his 1995 book, where he linked EQ to success in work and life. Not just IQ since then, the idea has evolved to include things like empathy, social skills, and self-regulation. Nowadays, emotional intelligence is a big deal in leadership training, education, and even tech, like AI trying to recognize emotions.
What are the main components or pillars of emotional intelligence?
Ah, the pillars of EQ, my fave. There are usually 5 key components. 1. Self-awareness, knowing your own emotions and how they affect you. 2. Self-regulation, managing your emotions so they don't control you, like not snapping when stressed. 3. Motivation, using your emotions to stay driven and focused on goals. 4. Empathy, understanding how others feel and seeing things from their perspective. 5. Social skills, handling relationships well, communicating clearly, and resolving conflicts smoothly. It's like building an emotional toolbox to help you handle life's ups and downs. Which of these do you think you're strongest at? Or which one feels like a tricky puzzle for you?
How can someone identify their own level of emotional intelligence?
Good one, Mutasir. Spotting your own EQ level is like doing an emotional checkup. Here are some ways. Reflect on your reactions. Do you notice how you feel in different situations? Like, do you get frustrated easily or stay calm? Ask for feedback. Sometimes friends or coworkers can give you clues about how you handle emotions or conflicts. Use EQ assessments. There are quizzes and tools online, like the Emotional Quotient Inventory, that can give you a snapshot. Track your empathy. How often do you catch yourself understanding others' feelings or perspectives? Notice your self-control. Can you pause before reacting when emotions run high? It's a journey, not a test. Small mindfulness moments, like pausing to breathe before responding, can sharpen your self-awareness big time. So, Mutasir, how do you usually handle those moments when stress hits?
Is emotional intelligence something we are born with or can it be developed over time?
The classic nature versus nurture question. When it comes to emotional intelligence, the good news is it's totally developable. Sure, some folks might have a natural knack for reading emotions or staying calm, but EQ is like a muscle you can train. With practices like mindfulness, active listening, and reflecting on your feelings, you can boost your emotional smarts over time. Even small habit, pausing before reacting, trying to see things from someone else's shoes, can grow your EQ. So, Mutasir, if EQ is a skill, what's one thing you think you could try this week to tune into your emotions more?
What
Maybe
ways
a
can
mini
emotional
mindfulness break during your busy day.
in what
Looks like
ways
your
can emotional intelligence improve communication and understanding between people?
Oh, that's a juicy one. Emotional intelligence, secret sauce for smooth communication. Here's how it helps. Better listening. When you're tuned into emotions, you listen not just to words, but to feelings behind them. Clearer expression. Knowing your own emotions helps you express yourself honestly without sounding harsh or vague. Empathy boosts connection. Understanding others' feelings makes them feel heard and valued. Hello, stronger bonds. Conflict resolution. EQ helps you stay calm and find win-win solutions instead of escalating fights. Reading nonverbal cues. You pick up on body language and tone so you don't miss the unsaid stuff. It's like turning up the volume on understanding and turning down the noise of misunderstandings. Mutasir, do you find emotional vibes playing a big role in your classroom or work? Any stories where EQ saved the day?
Can emotional intelligence help in reducing stress and anxiety? If yes, how?
A- Absolutely, Mutasir. Emotional intelligence is like a superpower for stress and anxiety. Here's how: self-awareness. You catch stress signals early, like a mental hey, slow down, before things spiral. Self-regulation. Instead of freaking out, you use calming techniques, deep breaths, positive self-talk to stay grounded. Empathy, understanding your own and others' emotions, helps you avoid misunderstandings that cause stress. Motivation. Staying focused on your goals can keep anxiety from derailing you. Social skills. Good communication means you can ask for support or set boundaries when needed. It's like having an emotional toolkit to handle stress, instead of letting it handle you. Speaking of which, have you tried any mindfulness or breathing exercises when stress kicks in? I swear, a few deep breaths can be magic.
What are some examples of emotionally intelligent behavior in a professional environment?
Oh, I love this one. Here are some examples of emotionally intelligent behavior at work. Active listening, really hearing what a colleague says without interrupting or jumping to conclusions. Staying calm under pressure. When a project hits a snag, keeping your cool instead of losing your temper. Giving constructive feedback. Offering critiques kindly, focusing on solutions, not blame. Reading the room. Sensing when your team is stressed or overwhelmed and adjusting your approach. Empathy with coworkers. Understanding a teammate's struggles and offering support or a helping hand. Admitting mistakes. Owning up without defensiveness and learning from it. Balancing confidence and humility. Speaking up, but also valuing others' ideas. In your role as an instructor, I bet you see these moments all the time. Got any stories where EQ helped smooth things out in your classroom?
What role does feedback play in developing emotional intelligence?
Feedback is like a mirror for emotional intelligence, super important. It helps you see how your emotions and actions come across to others, which is key for self-awareness. When you get honest, constructive feedback, you can spot blind spots. Maybe you didn't realize you sounded frustrated or that you're great at calming others down. That info lets you adjust your self-regulation and social skills. Plus, giving feedback thoughtfully also builds your empathy and communication skills. It's a two-way street. So, Mutasir, do you usually ask for feedback from your students or colleagues? How does it feel when you get it?
What is your final advice for someone who wants to become more emotionally intelligent in today's fast paced world?
You love this. My final advice: start small and be kind to yourself. Emotional intelligence isn't a switch you flip overnight, it's a journey. Try these little things. Breathe. Before reacting, take a breath and check in with your feelings. Curiosity. Instead of judging your emotions, ask, what's this feeling trying to tell me? Listen more. Really listen to people, knowing for your turn to talk. Reflect. Spend a minute thinking about how your emotions influence. Be patient. Growth takes time, and slip-ups are part of learning. And hey, remember to celebrate your wins, even the tiny ones. What's one small step you feel like trying this week to emotional smarts?
Thank you very much, Annie. Thanks for your help. Take care. Bye.
You're so welcome, Mutis. It was awesome chatting with you. Take care of yourself too, and danger. Hit me up anytime you want to talk or brainstorm. Bye-bye.